This is called the Chomper. Devours a zombie whole, but it's vulnerable while it's chewing. Chompers are kind of cool. I feel like they're good early game, despite how expensive they are. But over time, you're going to probably have better plants to replace it with. Just in my eyes, just in my eyes. But now, as you can see, we can actually choose which plants we're going to take. And I think I'm going to take everything but the potato mine. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Potato mine was fine, but I think we can do better without it. Let's start doing this again. So yeah, a lot of this will be pretty copy-paste, repeat the strategy over and over again. Hopefully that's not too boring for some of you guys, but over time you will have to change your strategies based on certain situations and certain lawn layouts, but we'll go over that later. Okay, so I need a pea shooter immediately. I'm probably not even going to worry about putting a ice shooter either. Because again, while the ice shooters are nice, they do slow down zombies, I feel like they don't deal as much damage as regular pea shooters do. Like, they deal like a fraction less damage. So as a result, the zombies will tend to take more hits. That's just how I feel about the situation anyway. Alright. Okay, got my first sunflower line all set up. Not gonna plant that just yet. Oh, I need to... Need to kind of wait on this one. Oh boy. Oh, and there's one of these guys too. Okay, I might need to put a walnut here. And this is actually kind of cool because now I can show off the chomper plant as well. Once I get enough sun for it. Yeah, I'll show off the chomper plant. So the thing about the chomper plant, as it was already described, actually, you know what? I'll do it here, just because this guy is more defensive than this guy is now. But the chomper guy, it will eat an entire zombie whole, as you'll see right here. But it's still chewing the zombie, so it cannot attack anymore until it swallows it. So you have to wait a bit before it can attack again. So normally what you probably want to do here is put it behind a walnut. So one of the pole vaults jumps over it, it'll land right in its mouth. And it can also chew enemies that are trying to take it apart as well. So it can be helpful on a lot of different fronts. Overall, it's a very, very helpful plant, I feel like. Okay. Oh shoot, I'm letting these guys get kind of close. Closer than my comfort, for sure. Okay, let's get another wall here. Put a chomper behind that wall. So as you can see right here, yeah, he can chomp from like a square away, so doesn't have to be like right next to it to even eat it, which is nice. Okay, this is the final wave. The chomper here. And yeah, as you can see, we have Buckethead zombies now. The Bucketheads are what you might expect. They're more defensive than the just the normal Conehead zombies. So they will take a lot more hits. So it's honestly better to just get rid of them as soon as possible. Oh wow, they're gonna make it through. Oh no, they ate my plant. Well, too bad. It's over anyway. And we have another pea shooter. One of my favorite pea shooters, actually. Because this is the repeater. It fires 2 peas at once. They cost a lot more, but they're very, very, very helpful. So I definitely recommend them. Okay, so this is this stage 9? I think it's stage 9. But we definitely want them. Let's go ahead and get sunflower, this, and then I'll just take these 3 again. Don't really need the freezy pea shooter anymore, I feel like. Actually, I kind of wish I would have put that right here, and then maybe put a repeater when I saved up for him. Okay, go ahead, knock him down. Yeah, this is level 9, so after this is going to be the final level of this first area. And I gotta say, I love the boss fights in this game. Or, not really the boss fight, but the, like, end area levels. They're always a lot of fun. Just a massive amount of just things dying everywhere. You gotta love that. Okay, I definitely need a... There we go. So for right now, I'm going to focus on sunflowers, just so I can start getting repeaters. Like right here. Now, the thing about whenever you want to get rid of a plant, which is something I could potentially do once I have enough sun, I could essentially get rid of this row of sunflowers and then put repeaters here as well. The only problem with that is you will not get a refund of your sun back. So if you waste your sun on something, you've already committed to it, basically. So keep that in mind. So now it's like, instead of having like 2 plants, it's like I have 3 plants right here. Which is very, very helpful in its own right. Well, looks like we have a pole vaulter here. Let's go ahead, make him jump over, and start pelting him. It's really cool, though, to see how your garden or your lawn placement starts to evolve as you go throughout the game. Because keep in mind, we only had, like, sunflowers and the original pea shooters to start out with, but now we have repeaters, we have walls, we have chompers we can stick behind them. It's a really cool game because you kind of get a feel that that sense of you growing and like you're expanding your arsenal and everything. That's what I really, really like about this game, honestly, because it feels like a very natural video game and how it's being approached. And again, this was meant as a mobile game to begin with. This was not a PC game. This was not a console game. This was a mobile phone game. Those mobile phone games where like you have to tap the screen to pick up the sun. But, you know, it's turned into, like, its own entity, and it's such a fun game as a result. You gotta love a good game that can do something like that. Become its own entity, rather. Okay. So one thing we could do right here to protect our piranha plants even more carefully is we could put another wall right here. You know, just in case, yeah, they do something like that and pole vault over. Unfortunately, it's not going to help. He's going to get eaten anyway. But it is what it is. Okay, hurry up, Walnut. I have a bucket zombie right here. The bucket zombies can be a big pain. But, just like any other zombie, you just gotta deal with it. It looks like they eat faster, too. So now we're starting to make rows that have 2 repeaters, and that's like 2 repeaters are like 4 plants. So you can just really start to clean up with these guys. In fact, I may not even need another wall for some of these. And if I want to be a real dick, I could get rid of one of these and put a repeater on top of them. So then I have like 6 plants in one lane that are firing. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, this is the final wave, so looks like we got a little note right here. Oh no, it's a note from the zombies. Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. Well, at least they were polite about it. They gave us a note. But the final stage of every single world is actually a bit of a free-for-all, where you don't pick the plants, you actually have to, like, you're given a random assortment, and you have to use what you basically obtained. Sometimes they can be really good to you, other times you could get a very, very, very bad design, or a very bad series of plants. Got a repeater, that's good. Then you also have all the bomb items. Normally you want to wait to use these at a later date and time, so I wouldn't go ahead and use them unless you're already kind of in a pickle. And they basically give you all the plants that you can use from that set of levels. So they gave me all the plants that were introduced from the first set of stages. And the next one, we can only use the plants that were introduced on the second set of stages, and, you know, basically like that. Okay, they're giving me a lot of cherry bombs. Don't think I'm gonna need that many cherry bombs, to be fair. But we still have a few rounds to go, so who knows? Who knows for certain? I want to make sure there's a frozen pea shooter on every single line. Or maybe not. Nah, there will be. I just need to wait for it. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Not everything can just be super, super slow. And then I can also start getting rid of some of the single pellet shooters and then replace them with the double ones. I think I'm going to do that here and just make potato mines as well. Go ahead and put a thing there, put a potato mine here. They're not giving me any of the piranha plants though, I've noticed. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, let's just start making more rows then. Just make this a slaughter fest. I also love the music that plays in these levels. Probably my favorite music track in the game. Although this game has just great music in general. Can't really go wrong with it. And yeah, there's our first chomper plant. Took a while for that guy to appear. So yeah, this is just a massive mess of everything. I'm just gonna explode them. See what happens. I do this. Boom. Yeah, they can barely even get by. Oh shoot, they made it through. Then I opened my big mouth. Well, I mean, they made it through one of my plants, but they still had all these guys to deal with too. It's not like they would have been able to get very far. And then yeah, if you want to, you can just start putting plants in obvious places just to use them as distractions. And I got another one. I think there's an achievement you can get if you destroy like so many zombies with one cherry bomb. I pretty much have all the achievements already, at least as far as Steam is concerned. It may like start achievements over for every file. I think there's one achievement I don't have, though. But it's such a hard achievement that's almost like something you have to get by luck more than anything. So I don't even know if I will be able to get it, to be fair. And we're still not done. This is the second wave. We still have another wave to go before this is over. So I'll just go ahead and put these down. Just start giving them something to fear when the next wave starts. As soon as one of my plants die, though, I'm just going to go ahead and use this. Boom! Take that, zombies. Take that. Oh, looks like we got a mushroom. You love to have a good mushroom. Although I don't like mushrooms. Shoots short-range spores at the enemy. They don't cost any sun, though. That's because World 2 takes place at night. Evening, Grim Kirby. Those zombies just won't let up, will they? You'll notice that fighting zombies at night is different than in the day. For one, you won't get any sun falling from the sky. You can still get sun from sunflowers, though. And lucky for you, you got yourself some puff shrooms. Plant as many of those as you can, and you'll be A-O good. So yes, now we don't get sun from the sky, but we can get sun from sunflowers. And then we'll use puff shrooms, we'll basically just use our arsenal of non-firing plants, basically, to get through this one. You can use pea shooters, but I'm just going to focus on using the newer weapons that we have at our disposal. But yeah, we have the puff shrooms. Puff shrooms, they don't cost any sun, like I said earlier. And because they don't cost any sun, they are very, very helpful. You can plant them very, very fast. But they're very weak too, so it'll take them a while before they can take down a zombie. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm mainly going to be using all of my sun for things that will stall the enemy, not necessarily for defeating the enemy. So yeah, notice that I planted this very early on, but it still hasn't fired at him yet. I've found that it starts firing when it's 3 squares away. That's when the puff shrooms start working. Just to give you guys an idea of how soon it'll take them to start blasting at your foes. I'm going to go ahead and put one here, since we don't have to worry about this road just yet. Also, yeah, pay very close attention to these gravestones. They will be important later. So yeah, really just go wild with these guys. If you feel like it'd be well advisable to like put like 4 or 5 in a row, go ahead and do that if that's your prerogative. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about getting anything yet because I think I'm fine. And yeah, they're also weaker than just the normal pea shooters too, so it'll take them a few hits before they knock them down. And they have such a short range as it is. Okay, so we have our first new enemy. We have the newspaper zombies. Basically, these guys kind of use newspapers as a shield. Notice how we're attacking the newspaper. We're not actually attacking the zombie yet. And once you destroy their newspaper, they get furious and they walk faster. So, not only do they have a shield, but they also move pretty fast too once they lose their shield. So, there are a few ways you can try to essentially get rid of them. Obviously, you can do what you do with pole vaulting zombies. You can stall them. They also eat pretty fast too, so that's something else you have to worry about. But yeah, that's basically all you need to know about them. I feel like they don't have as many hits as the Buckethead zombies. Probably closer to the Conehead zombies. But again, they don't even take damage until you start hitting them, so that's something to keep in mind. And unfortunately, we have this gravestone right here, so we can't build a... I don't know why I put that there. I meant to put it there. But yeah, because of this gravestone, I can't build a wall. Or I can, but I have to build it right here. Yeah, I don't know why I built that there. I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. So I'm going to go ahead and build. Yep. Whenever a new wave starts, they'll emerge from the graves. That's what you have to be careful of. Go ahead and just blow them up. Make this go fast. I'll just eat you. You guys are pretty much dead. And looks like we get another mushroom. Here we have, I believe, the Sunshroom. They give small sun at first and normal sun later. So these plants are kind of progressive in how they grow. Hey, you've collected $260 in coins so far. When you collect 750, I'll sell you something really neato. Well, thank you, dude. You know, I kind of like Crazy Dave. He's a real American hero. He's actually not. I love how I very quickly retracted that. Okay, so yes, these are the Sunshrooms of the nighttime. They cost less, but they also give you less sun to work with. They only give you 15 sun. But over time they will grow, and then they'll give you the normal amount of sun that you have grown to love and respect. So, gotta give them time. They're basically a cheap and easy way to save up and start purchasing a lot of these guys. In other words, they're good to have in some of these night levels, these early night levels. For a minute, I thought we had a conehead zombie. I don't know why I thought that. It's not a conehead. It's a normal. It's a normie. Good old normie. Once again, I didn't notice if we're going to get a new zombie in here yet, though. This set of levels will introduce one of my favorite zombies, though, so I'm looking forward to that. If you've played this game, you know which zombies I'm talking about. I think everyone does, but I'll leave it at that. Okay, cool, more money. More money! So yes, every now and then zombies will drop coins. They don't do it first, but they do start dropping them here on this level, so collect them whenever you see coins. You'll use coins to purchase things outside of the game. Well, not outside of the game, outside of the story mode. That will unlock other features of the game, and actually some other plants as well, so definitely save up. Okay, so we have our traditional layout kind of set up here. Didn't waste a lot of sun for it either, so... And look, this guy's grown up, so he's going to give us normal sun now. Okay. I think I'll start building walnuts too. I'm going to put a potato mine just for safety. Okay, good. I'm glad I did that. See, the potato mine is definitely helpful. It's just, you know, it's one of those things I don't really like relying on too much just because of its nature. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get a walnut right here. Okay, we have 3 rows of mushrooms. I like that. I like that a lot. That means these two will attack, and in a pinch, this guy will start attacking. I think I'm gonna... Actually, that's not a good idea. I think that potato mine was kind of a waste. Yep, it kind of was. Oh well. It could have been worse. And yeah, notice, I have a lot of sun for it being nighttime. I have over 1,000 sun. So I can purchase a lot of things if I absolutely need to. There's also a good point where, you know, I have a lot of sun. I could probably start getting rid of this row right here. But unfortunately, because I don't have mushrooms that can fire from a long distance, I probably shouldn't worry about it, really. We will get mushrooms that can fire from a distance, though, at some point. And when we do, that'll be very, very helpful. You'll have no idea how helpful it is. Although you can probably see how it would be. Okay, we're probably going to get zombies from these graves, so I'm going to just blow them up as soon as they get up. Or not. Okay, now I think it's just the last wave when they emerge from the graves. Okay, there's our setup. I think this setup will work, although I think I am gonna boom. So So now we can start building another wall. We can't really build anything on this row anymore. This is a row I can see that once these guys come up, I'm just going to cherry bomb them. But I could start building another wall if I really wanted to. Or I may not even have to, actually. Again, it varies. It really does vary. I wish I had a better way I could use these guys. Because I would normally get rid of this and just put that guy there. But if I do that, only one of these guys is going to be able to attack him, so... That's my only hesitation in doing that. But, you know what? Actually, no, I'll do this. He's going to be dead at some point anyway, so... I'll go ahead and put him here. Although this guy's almost dead. He's ate my entire walnut! That jerk. And he's dead. Okay, so this would probably be a good point to get rid of this guy and get a Chomper. Go ahead and do that here as well. We have over 2,000 sun, guys. 2,000 sun. It's the year 2000 and sun. Here in Grim Kirby's backyard. Actually, this is my front yard. We'll get to my backyard later. Hint, hint. Okay. Let's go ahead. Do this. Put you down. Okay, I think this is a good setup. And if I need to, I can just use the cherry bomb in a pinch. Which is exactly how I'm going to start the next wave. Kinda wish he'd swallow this guy already so he can eat him. All of my chompers have something in their mouths. There we go. Oh wow, this is still not over. I might go ahead and just use one of these now. Actually, no, I don't think I'll need to. Yeah, these two will be eaten, and then this guy shouldn't take too long to destroy. Oh, but we got more. Oh, come on, guys. Don't be like this. Okay, well that'll take care of Buckethead. Yeah, I figured that guy would lose the walnut for us, but that's fine. It'd be nice if this guy finished up his meal. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's start the final wave. Yep. Boom! Alright. And yeah, at this point, let's just, I guess, get our defenses up. Shoot. Boink. Oh, damn. They're getting through. Cherry Bomb can't come any faster. There we go. Okay, now I need to use that on you. As annoying as the Buckethead guy is. Actually, just do this and finish it up. Boink. Alright, good. Finally we got this mushroom. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today, so we're going to end the video here. I'll see you guys next weekend for more Plants vs. Zombies. Hope you guys look forward to it. Later, folks.